I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world.
Morning guys, so today we have the body worker coming for the horses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them their breakfast and then give them a quick groom so that they're all ready to go and have a massage. Koda's been feeling a little bit tight the past couple of rides, that's why we've got a body worker coming out. The ground is really slippery at the moment because we've had a lot of rain, so hopefully we can fix any underlying issues she might have. You'll have to excuse the face and the outfit. It's freezing cold, it's 7 degrees currently, and it's early morning. So this is the best you're gonna get. Anyway, I'll get started with making feeds. just give you an update on the vet situation for Koda as well. So it's been quite a while since the vet came out. It's been 2 weeks. Basically what they said is that I was correct, that it's an allergic reaction and that they're hives. They weren't able to tell me what she's allergic to. They said that they could get a dermatologist to come out and test her, basically inject her with multiple different things that she could be having an allergic reaction to, and that way find out. But obviously that is quite costly. They gave her a steroid injection as well as an antihistamine injection, and that made the majority of the lumps go away. They did say that the larger lumps that she had over her back were going to be a little bit more stubborn, and that they don't need to be injected underneath the actual hive with steroids, but they weren't able to do that on the day because obviously horses can only have a certain dosage of steroids in one go. Otherwise they can have serious side effects such as laminitis and a lot of other difficulties, but the main one being laminitis. They also said if I was going to inject under the steroids that there's a possibility of the hair turning white. Because it's in the saddle area, I don't really mind, or I didn't really mind, but the ones over her bum I sort of didn't really want to have white spots all over her. But it's been 2 weeks now, the day after the injections, because obviously the antihistamines and the steroids only last for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, the majority of the hives went down. There were a few stubborn ones. Then the next day I came out and I looked and she had them up again. What I did was I doused her in Permatrol. I gave her a rinse in it. So that's just like a fly spray, but it's a rinse version. And it helps with ticks as well. It was in my recent tack haul. And the day after that, the hives basically were gone, apart from the stubborn ones. Now it's been 2 weeks and there's only one left that was there from the start. Sorry, my horse is just moving around. There's only one hive there that's been there from the start, that's slowly shrinking. It's a little bit difficult because it's in the saddle area. It's not painful to her or anything, so I have been riding her, but the fact that the saddle sits on there and puts pressure on that area doesn't help with reducing it. But unfortunately I can't really keep her out of work because she is a very difficult horse to build muscle on. She's also a very difficult horse to entertain. She needs to be in work, she enjoys it, otherwise she gets up to a lot of mischief like she is right now. The vet said that if the hives went down, they would give me a course of antihistamines that I could administer myself if she did have another flare-up, which I think I will do because it did work very well. And now that I know that it is insect bites that is causing it, I'm able to spray her with fly spray all over her body. I was just doing her legs because I was assuming that they weren't actually getting up under her rug because she had so many rugs on. So yeah, she started on apple cider vinegar with garlic, which she had started on before the vets, but that seems to be doing a good job. I'm also going to be putting her on some vitamin mineral mix when I can afford it, because obviously supplements are quite expensive. I'm going to be putting her on the Equine Vitamin Omega Plus. She's been on the Equine Vitamin Premium blend before, and her coat, it did wonders for her coat and her body, and it is found in studies that it boosts their immune system also. So I'm hoping that by putting her on that, the omega-3 in it acts as an insecticide basically, or not an insecticide, but it prevents insect bites, and also the immune boost will help with allergic reactions in the future. So that's the plan. She's doing quite well now, which is good. She's going to get a body worker out today, and she's going to get a good massage, and hopefully it's only onwards and upwards from here. body worker. I wasn't able to film, but I did take a couple pictures, which you would have just seen. So basically, we did Nala first. She said Nala was really good. She was tight on her right side. She was tight in her hamstrings. She was weak in her left stifle. What else? She was fine over her back. She wasn't sore over her back. She was a little bit tense on her left side of her neck, just above her vertebrae. But other than that, she was good. She was quite happy with her. Then she got to Koda. The main reason we got the body worker out was for Koda. Nala, we didn't notice many major issues with her. But Koda was sore in her back, sore in her neck, sore in her pole. She had a build-up of muscle just behind her shoulder blades, which is common to build up when they don't fully stretch out through their shoulder when they're walking or trotting or going through their gaits, basically. So what that told her, which is what I already know and had already told her, was that she wasn't stretching out in her stride. She was tensing up over her back. So she was very sore over her back, and so she's done a lot of work with her over that. She was really happy with her hamstrings and her hind end. That was all nice and soft. She wasn't too tight over that. The reason being is that she likes to power through her shoulders and not really use her hind end that much. She was very sore through her neck, which is just common for her. She said with nervous horses, they tend to tense up and bunch up. And then she said it could be the fact that because they both hoon around the whole property and it's been quite wet and slippery lately, she's had a slip and she's just pulled a muscle in her neck. She's always out in the pole every time we get someone out to do body work or chiropractics or anything like that on her. And it's just because basically they said that she's obviously had an old injury where she's like pulled back or something and been hard tied and she's just damaged her pole. Not damaged, but she described it as dysfunctional. So I need to do a lot of work on that. She said I'm doing all the right things work-wise with her. She has to have 4 days off. Then I can slowly bring her into work over the next 2 weeks, and then she needs to have a follow-up appointment. So really happy I got that done. It is so important to give your horses regular treatments. So just like any athlete that you see, they're going to go and get massages, they're going to seek physiotherapy, they're going to get chiropractic treatment, because that's what you need to do to aid your body in recovering. Everyone strains their muscles, everyone injures themselves, and so it's just as important for your horses to get that done as well. So I can't stress it enough that it is changed the way that my horses work when I have been getting body work done to them regularly. So they've been getting regular body work for the last 2 years and they are just completely different horses. So it is very important to get it done. I'm really happy with her. I was a bit nervous finding a new body worker because obviously you can get some that they haven't done accredited training and they're not actually doing that much that's beneficial to the horse. It's not so much that they're going to damage the horse, it's just you're paying money for someone that's not actually doing anything. But I was really happy with this lady. But unfortunately I wasn't able to film her, just privacy reasons, which is fair enough. But yeah, really happy with her. She's going to be coming out in about 4 weeks time to redo Koda. Probably have a look at Nala again just for a quick check over. And yeah, so you could immediately notice a difference in Koda's top line. I said to her that I had noticed that Koda had dropped in her back over the last 2 weeks. And after the treatment, Koda's top line had completely reappeared. And over the next couple of days, it'll only get bigger and stronger as she loosens up her muscles and relaxes her back and basically resets her body. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And what I'll do is I'll come back in a few days and I'll show you what Koda's looking like.
so I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. I also just wanted to touch on the fact that I am finally allowed to go back to work. I work in hospitality, so I've just started work again, so unfortunately I don't know how regular my posts are going to be on YouTube, but I really appreciate your patience and everything, and hopefully I'll be able to rearrange my schedule a little bit so that I can post at least one video a week and keep you guys updated on our riding life, I guess. So yeah, another thing is still trying to build that Instagram following up to 500 followers, and then I can do a giveaway. So please like, subscribe and follow me on Instagram so that you know when I'm doing the giveaway. And obviously each follower I get on Instagram is another follower closer to doing the giveaway. And follow me, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.